exciting, riveting.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, no, please, yeah. It's been outstanding what we've explored and understood and heard, and who we've heard from. Rehash, we've first heard from Brian D'Souza, who shared with us the latest news about the course of trade between India and the U.S. And he shared with us some stats, some real life stats about the areas of growth that we need to explore and consider. And he'll do a wrap up later with all of that. And oh, that was riveting. The details and the numbers, amazing. And then we heard from Phoebe and Ricky, maybe, again, I'm not doing his name proper justice, but they told us about Asholi Pacino, and Lamarck. This is an area that's comparable to Tuscany in Italy, and they explored the concepts of food. We didn't get into food, but they talked about the travel and the scenery there if you're thinking on taking a trip to Italy. But they have a book that they want to share with us, and which I thought was pretty outstanding. And then we heard from Mr. Deshaun Marks, and who told us about his profile of a business, profile of the grind. He gave us the grind, and he was suggesting that you grind from the inside, not the out. Amazing, I get that. I mean, you're working, you're processing, you're putting things into context, and that was really amazing. And then we heard from Eugene Liley, who shared with us, Reginald Lowry, I'm sorry, and he shared with us details about his focus on developing better credit in business, because we're going to need it. You're going to need to be prepared to do business with people and wherever they are. And so he gave us an insight on that. And then there was Tommy. Tommy has a non-emergency transport profile in Florida. And he was sharing with us information about how to cultivate one, and giving us insights on what we need to do to be better at that. And so, wow, this has been an amazing time. And then we heard from Donald Corey, who told us went from global to making sure you get your own policy, whatever regard. You have to have something that protects you and your family. And of course, we heard from Dr. Matthew Hampshire Wall, who told us that the importance and significance of getting to net zero with our environment. We have to be at net zero carbon emissions, and because it's going to have an impact on food and probably water. So he gave us some very great insights on that, and we're excited, and we commend him for his support. And so each of these speakers we're going to have back. But wow, what an amazing day. And I only want to leave you with this before we go to Brian to share more details. I want to say this very carefully. Now, earlier on, you may have been here, you may have not. We have to be about doing good. All of us, you need to be out, but do the good that you can do while you can do it. You can't cease, tire, or fatigue with doing all the good you can. Do good now. And don't get perplexed about it, and people will understand. But there's a lot of good that we can do. There's a lot of differences that we can make. And I share this with you for one reason, is that the day will come if we all do good.
Your sound is out, Elton.
Hey.